Hi, so today we are going to talk about Free the Children and why it's a group that changed the world. And we're going to have an interview between two people whose lives were affected by Free the Children and what changed for them and how this organization, in their opinion, changes the world. So first, we're going to have a brief history on the Free the Children and why it's important. It started with a story one boy could not ignore. It was funded by a guy named Craig Kielburger in 1995. He gathered a group of 11 school friends to begin fighting child labor. He was only 12 years old when he first came up with Free the Children. I think that is really impressive and it's amazing. It began with a story about a boy named Iqbal who was sold into child labor at age 4. For 6 years, he was chained to a carpet. This story, when it was heard by Craig Kielburger, it changed his whole opinion on Free the Children and on child labor. And this organization would be a primary group, in my own opinion, because I couldn't find anything on the website that would dictate if it was a primary or a secondary group. So yeah, and here's our interview. For the interview, I couldn't do a face-to-face interview. I did an online interview with a little boy who is 7 years old and he lives in Haiti. And the second interview is a 14-year-old girl from Kenya. We're starting off with the interview from the boy from Haiti. And the first question was, how did Free the Children help you? And his answer was, they have a program called Adopt a Village. This is a long project in Haiti. Second question was, what has impacted you most that Adopt a Village has helped you with? And the answer was, in 2010, there was an earthquake that almost completely destroyed Haiti. Adopt a Village has changed everything. Third question was, what is your personal opinion on Free the Children? His answer to that was that his opinion would be that they are absolutely amazing. They put so much into education. Without Free the Children, he would not be the same person as he is today. And that was the end of the interview with him. 14-year-old girl from Kenya. So the first question in this interview was, how has Free the Children affected you in a positive way? And her answer was, actually, she started with a fact. And she asked me if I had known that 1/4 of all the women or children or teens in Kenya, the girls, are married. Those are people under the age of 14. So that surprised me a lot to hear that. And her answer to the question was, I would have been one of them. However, Free the Children has changed education, which changed my whole future. And then the second question was, do you believe in Free the Children and what they stand for? Her answer to that was, I believe in everything they stand for. They stand for equality and education everywhere. They saved so many lives. And the third question was, what have they done for your country? They have done things for our education, health, water, income, food, and overall livelihood. And that was the end of the interview with her as well. That was a very short interview. And at this point, I would like to conclude the interview by thanking them for participating in the interview and thanking them for giving their time to answer the questions I had about Free the Children. And at this point, I would also like to conclude the interview with some further facts on Free the Children. like their core values. Their core values are commitment, passion, thinking, acting, gratitude, humility, appreciation, honoring every stakeholder, empowering youth to change the world, and shameless idealism. For more information and to get involved, there's a website for Free the Children which you can visit. It is freethechildren.com, no spaces, no capitals. Thank you for watching.